Mandukya Upanishad translated by Vidyavachaspati V. Panoli. Om. O gods! May we hear with our ears what is auspicious. May we see with our eyes what is auspicious. May we, while offering our praise to gods with our bodies strong of limbs, enjoy the life which the gods are pleased to grant us. May Indra of great fame be well disposed to us. May the all-knowing, or immensely wealthy, Pusha be propitious to us. May Garuda, the vanquisher of miseries, be well pleased with us. May Brihaspati grant us all prosperity. Om. Peace, peace, peace. All this is the letter Om. A vivid explanation of this is begun. All that is past, present, and future is but Om. Whatever transcends the three periods of time, too, is Om. All this is certainly Brahman. This self is Brahman. This self, as such, is possessed of four quarters. The self, seated in the waking state and called Vaisvanara who, possessed of the consciousness of the exterior, and 7 limbs and 19 mouths, enjoys the gross objects, is the first quarter. The self, seated in the state of dream and called Taijasa who, possessed of the consciousness of the interior, and 7 limbs and 19 mouths, enjoys the subtle objects, is the second quarter. Where the sleeper desires not a thing of enjoyment and sees not any dream, that state is deep sleep. The self, seated in the state of deep sleep and called prajna, in whom everything is unified, who is dense with consciousness, who is full of bliss, who is certainly the enjoyer of bliss, and who is the door to the knowledge of the preceding two states, is the third quarter. This is the Lord of all. This is omniscient. This is the indwelling controller of all. This is the source and indeed the origin and dissolution of all beings. The fourth is thought of as that which is not conscious of the internal world, nor conscious of the external world, nor conscious of both the worlds, nor dense with consciousness, nor simple consciousness, nor unconsciousness, which is unseen, actionless, incomprehensible, uninferable, unthinkable, indescribable, whose proof consists in the identity of the self, in all states, in which all phenomena come to a cessation, and which is unchanging, auspicious, and non-dual. That is the self, that is to be known. That same self, from the point of view of the syllable, is Om, and viewed from the standpoint of the letters, the quarters are the letters, and the letters are the quarters. The letters are A, U and M. Vaisvanara seated in the waking state is the first letter A, owing to its all-pervasiveness or being the first. He who knows thus verily accomplishes all longings and becomes the first. Taijasa seated in the dream is U, the second letter, of Om, owing to the similarity of excellence or intermediate position. He who knows thus verily advances the bounds of his knowledge and becomes equal to all, and none who is not a knower of Brahman is born in his family. Prajna seated in the state of deep sleep is M, the third letter, of Om, because of his being the measure or the entity wherein all become absorbed. He who knows thus measures all this and absorbs all. That which is without letters, parts, is the fourth, beyond apprehension through ordinary means, the cessation of the phenomenal world, the auspicious and the non-dual. Thus Om is certainly the self. He who knows thus enters the self by the self. Om. O gods! May we hear with our ears what is auspicious. May we see with our eyes what is auspicious. May we, while offering our praise to gods with our bodies strong of limbs, enjoy the life which the gods are pleased to grant us. May Indra of great fame be well disposed to us. May the all-knowing, or immensely wealthy, Pusha be propitious to us. May Garuda, the vanquisher of miseries, be well pleased with us. May Brihaspati grant us all prosperity. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Here ends the Mandukya Upanishad, as contained in the Atharva Veda. Present you by HinduMonastery.com.